Right on.
All right, so next topic. We're talking about Doge.
Yeah.
So Doge. I was waiting on brother Elon to hit SNL and tell everybody to go buy Doge.
Apparently he effed it up.
That ain't the move, though. Smart people should have known that he wasn't gonna do that.
Why? Because I seen the video where he was signing autographs, and they said, "What do you want me to talk about on SNL?" They said, "Please talk about Doge." He was like, "Okay, Doge." All right. Sure.
Look, Elon Musk isn't in the business of not taking an opportunity to make more money.
Okay. How does this one make him more money?
So Elon Musk could jump the price of Doge anytime he wants, right? Mm-hmm. He sends out a tweet and it's going to go up 10, 20%.
Uh-huh.
So the best way to get more of a stock is when it's the lowest price. Well, the best way to make a stock tank, right, is go on a place where millions and millions of people are watching, say a joke that makes people lose faith in the stock, let it drop by 30%, and then put $1 million and buy more Doge stock for him, and then watch this next few months of what his tweets are going to be like.
Do you think that he has money in Doge?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Why would he need that? He's the richest guy in the world.
People that are rich do it as a sport.
For sure.
It's not necessarily like, think about if you had an extra whatever amount of money that you could just spend. Why do people gamble? Why do people bet, on sports? Why do people, it's all fun, just to do it.
I think it's interesting they just use money as a sport. Can you imagine me playing with pennies?
That's the thing, though. Because money is nothing if it's not something to you. It's just a tool. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I get that. I get the sport part. I get the playing with money like it's nothing. Because at a certain point, imagine if you made $300,000 a year. There's $100,000 in there that you just wouldn't know what to do with.
Right.
Yay or nay?
I mean, I don't think.
I
think that's. I think 300,000 is not. It depends on where you're living.
No, let's say you're here in LA.
You're $300,000. You're still.
Nah.
You're not saving 100,000 a year off of 300,000.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, that depends on where you're living. It depends on what your lifestyle, what do you have in your life.
Let's say you get a luxury apartment, you pay $3,000 a month. You pay $3,000 a month, you're in a luxury apartment. And you pay for it by yourself. That's $36,000. No? Mm-hmm. Yeah?
So right off the bat, 300,000 turns into what? In California.
Okay, 300,000 goes to about 230. 230 or so. Okay. Let's say you take 36,000. Let's say 30,000 flat. 30,000 you spend on living.
That's still $200,000.
That's $200,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take $100,000. You pay off everything that you want to pay off. You buy a new car for $20,000, $25,000, whatever it is. Or let's say you already have a car. Let's say you're already living a comfortable life. You have everything you want. You go on vacation a couple times a year. Everything you need, you go do it. You will 100% be left with $100,000 at the end of the year that you just don't know what to do with. I remember when 50 Cent said, "I'm gonna die trying to spend this money."
Okay, well, I guess I look at it like the 100,000 that you're saying you don't know what to do with. I think you are doing stuff with that. You're putting towards retirement. You're investing in real estate. You're doing all that kind of stuff. But I guess that falls under the category where you're talking about
you just now
fun stuff with your money.
Exactly. Now you're taking it and you're creating more with it. But It's not like you have to do that.
True.
Yeah. Right. You could just take that 100,000 and just be like, you know what? I'm gonna blow it this year. I'll make another 300 next year.
Right.
Right. And it's not that huge of a deal. So I definitely understand that. But to me, I really did not think that Elon was going to go on Saturday Night Live and not blow this thing up to $2.
There'd be no point for him to do that.
There is a point for him to do that. He would become the most powerful man in the world.
How?
Okay, I'll tell you how. There was a guy I saw on Twitter. He invested $5,000 into Doge when it was under a penny. And right now, his investment has him, like when it hit 62, 63 cents, something like that, he had already hit 1.3 million return on investment.
Right.
If Elon turns this thing to $2 and he creates overnight multimillionaires, do you know the level of power you hold?
Right, but I don't think I think he's just still slow playing it.
Why?
I think he showed more power in being able to tank the stock, right? So now anybody who wants Doge to go up, like whomever's paying him to do these things, he just
You think he
created
could be
more of a.
bought?
You think he's doing this all just for fun?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Who has enough money to buy Elon Musk?
I don't know.
That's like saying Trump could be bought.
I'm not saying he's gonna be bought. I think it's just like it could be a hustle for him. Like it's just fun. Like what does Elon Musk need with any money at this point? But does that mean he's doing anything for free? Why do you think he's so on social media? Why do you think he's doing SNL? Have you ever seen a Tesla commercial?
Well, here's the thing. I think that Tesla's strategy is the celebrity CEO strategy.
For sure.
When people throw their money into Tesla stocks, they are not throwing it into actual Tesla because most people don't know what Tesla's doing.
Yeah, they're throwing it at Elon Musk.
They're throwing it at Elon Musk.
When have you ever seen a commercial for any of Elon Musk's companies?
But that's the thing. They don't have a marketing budget.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is everything he does is strategic.
Mm-hmm.
So him going on SNL, knowing that everybody was looking at him to do this Doge thing, he did what the opposite of what everybody expected him to do. And if he did the opposite, it was for a purpose. The stock it dropped to like 40 cents.
It did?
And it's already up back to like 53 cents.
Well, that's because people are recognized. They're like, buy the
dip.
Yeah, buy the dip.
Right.
Chris, were you upset with Elon?
No. Again, I went into this basically with no money. It was money I had in an account. I just threw it in there.
And now you have $5,000.
Now I have what was it? 60 some cents. I was up $4,000. So now right now it's 52 or something like that. I think I'm like at 3.
It went all the way up to like 73 before
I saw that. A couple days
SNL.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it dropped to 40 after he was on SNL. It's already up to 53. So think about it. People that trust or are in crypto understand the volatility, but they also understand buy the dips. So you got another chance, another opportunity to get in on Doge at a low price point.
When do you sell?
What do I sell?
When do you sell?
Way after $1.
Really?
Way after $1.
I'm selling at $1.
And then I don't even want to sell off everything. I just want to sell off
Like a portion, maybe.
just a portion. Expect to lose half of it to taxes, and then keep the rest riding. Because what the hell not?
I think that I think Elon Musk is one of those people to me that can do very little wrong. I think he is the closest to
Jesus.
superhero we have.
Jesus.
He's the closest to Tony Stark.
Jesus.
He's the closest to Tony Stark we'll ever have.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And then he goes off and he marries Grimes. Come on. Well, yeah, I respect Elon. If there was a battle over greatest CEOs, give it to me.
Who we got? Who's in the running?
Yeah.
So it'd be him, Jobs,
Jobs, yeah.
Bezos.
Come on, you know who's missing.
Gates.
Gates, yeah, I would put him in there.
Trump.
No, but you could put him in there. No, don't put Trump in there because people already think he's bad. But Trump did win. Trump won big, money wise.
Yeah.
Who's missing?
We're talking about what's my boy's name? Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg.
We're only
And one more. Twitter guy.
Mr. Twitter.
Twitter guy.
Joe.
Forgot his name, but he just sold
Jeff.
his tweet for $2.5 million.
Joey Twitter. So what are we saying?
But we only think about the guys that have companies in U.S. Right? We're not even focused on international guys.
But the U.S. has created the greatest entities in the history
True.
of mankind.
Buffett too, right?
Warren Buffett. So it's like the other countries don't really have.
I'd give it to Musk in my books. Yeah.
But here's why I wouldn't give it to Musk. Because if Elon Musk dies tomorrow, Tesla, we don't know what happens to Tesla. Versus when Steve Jobs died, people thought they didn't know what was going to happen to Apple, and it expanded. No matter what people say. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's spinning in his grave, and there's no this, and there's no. Apple has created a product that has changed the world. Mm-hmm. In the iPhone. Mm-hmm. It is the greatest invention in the last 100 years.
They've made it almost necessary.
For sure.
It is necessary.
And their marketing
it's a status
is
symbol.
Next level.
And it's a status symbol.
Yeah. It's next level. Do you know that that you can track iPhones by how do I say this? By financial regions? So they say, like, if you go to a place that has more urban areas, those people have Androids. And then places like Manhattan or over here in LA, like Beverly Hills, it's like all iOS. iPhones. You know that?
I didn't know that. But I wouldn't even put Jobs over Bezos.
I wouldn't put Jobs over there.
Bezos, to me, has created the most sustainable business that will continue to be. Amazon will only become more and more a necessity in people's lives. The more and more, especially like now with all these health scares and pandemic scares and all that kind of stuff, like you are continuously going to need Amazon, continually need delivery services, continuously need, all their things that they're doing.
I'm not going to say Jeff Bezos. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm not going to say Bezos only because I think Apple is a better ran company than Amazon is. I say that because Apple has such a unique way of profitability, usability, and marketing. Amazon exists for everybody, right? It exists for everybody. And they don't make the returns that Apple does. Apple is the most powerful company in the world. I don't know if you guys know that.
Yeah,
financially.
But I also
they're the most financially powerful company in the world.
But I also think that Apple has competition. What's Amazon's competition?
Alibaba.
Okay, I don't have
Alibaba comes in.
Okay, but how distant of a second is Alibaba?
Not a huge distant second.
I think it's pretty distant because I don't see no commercials for Alibaba. I don't know one person that uses Alibaba.
Okay, I've used Alibaba, and
so I know one person that uses Alibaba.
Alibaba, you're living in the United States. You have the United States effect.
Sure.
If you go look at the top performing movies in 2021, the first 3 are not American.
I believe that.
You see what I'm saying? They're like Chinese. So Alibaba serves that Indian market, the Chinese market, each have 1 billion people. See what I'm saying? So for Amazon, I think that is why they push to have so many things, because they know that competition is knocking on their heels. Apple, on the other hand, has so much competition, and yet they have no competition almost at all. Apple, first of all, has created luxury technology. What the hell? They created luxury technology versus Google has not done that. And Google has more units out and still doesn't make the revenue that Apple does. It's just crazy. There's no touching Apple
till Elon comes out with a phone.
Okay, we saw Amazon try to come out with a phone and it failed drastically.
But here's the thing. So here's the thing that Elon has that Amazon doesn't have
okay.
is Tesla.
Okay.
So the closer Tesla gets to self-driving cars, they're going to have, because right now Tesla has its own screen, right?
Yeah.
So people that are starting to use self-driving cars, they're going to have all that screen time that they could be using, their Tesla screens or whatever it is. The minute that more people are dependent on Tesla as their car and all that kind of stuff, and then they're going to be used to Tesla stuff, then you drop that phone. Now everything is like one. Your phone seamlessly interfaces with your car, seamlessly interfaces with your solar system that's on your car or on your house, seamlessly interfaces with all that kind of stuff. So like I think Tesla can jump into that market.
Not gonna happen. Here's why. The word ecosystem. Apple is not iPhone. Apple is a planet of technologies.
Mm-hmm.
You have an iPhone and it connects to your computer, that connects to your iPad, that connects to your headphone things. All these things all work perfectly together. And Tesla trying to throw a wrench in that will lose money versus them just partnering with Apple to make a product that works best for their cars. That's the difference. Apple has done such an incredible job at creating a planet of technology that all works so perfectly with each other that the moment you say, let's get out of this ecosystem, you're ostracized. Like you're no, like life becomes harder for you. As an Android user with a MacBook Air, and what's the name of the big computer?
iMac.
Then iMac. Man, some things are kind of hard.
Till Elon says the only phones that could go to outer space are Tesla phones.
Damn, he's already making rules in outer space.
He's about to own space. You telling me a company that owns space isn't the greatest company on the planet?
You know, it's a race to the top. It's a race to
No,
the space.
because it's on the planet. Boom.
Mind blown.
The greatest company on Earth planet. Not space.
Yeah, you going crazy right there. Do you know Jeff is trying to go to space too?
Bezos?
Yeah. He's got that whole company, Blue Skies or something like that. You know about that? No?
I didn't hear about that, no.
Yeah. They're trying to Elon is not the only one. Jeff just moved quiet. Jeff moved like a gangster a little bit, He just don't say nothing. He's
Elon's probably way farther ahead, though.
No, he's not.
Are you kidding me? I haven't seen no blue whatever.
Jeff Bezos has been on this blue thing for years.
How many rockets has he shot up and come right back
let's look it
down?
up. Jeff Bezos Blue Origin. That's the name of it. Blue Origin. Okay, so I only know this because I wrote a paper about it. And Blue Origin was started in September 8th, 2000.
Mm-hmm. And where are they at now?
They have 3,500 employees. Yeah. And they is employing an incremental approach from suborbital to orbital flight, which each development step building on its own prior work. Sounds like some pretty smart stuff from 21 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see what SpaceX is doing.
All right, tell me.
SpaceX.
This is the conversation guys have when girls think that they're cheating. What do you think Elon's doing?
We're nerds.
Bumping Doge.
Yes. SpaceX employees. How many employees do they have?
Maybe they have more.
But what's going to happen is it's going to end up being
out.
like United. And
So
Southwest.
SpaceX has nearly 10,000 employees
Okay.
as it ramps up its Starlink rollout. Court documents show.
Maybe Amazon's more efficient.
Maybe. SpaceX, which Musk founded in 2002, says it is the largest satellite operator in the world.
Okay.
There are more than 100 vacancies advertised on its website. Oh, they're still hiring. Yeah, this article is just about.
It's a race to the top, man. It's a race to outer space.
Look, when it comes to technology, like space stuff and all that, I'm putting my money on Musk over Bezos. Plus, Bezos had to give half of his wealth over to his wifey or ex-wife.
You know that Jeff Bezos already made back and then some.
I'm sure
the money that he.
Hey, can we talk about the most eligible bachelor